I wish to thank Rare Diseases Report, Jim Radke, for giving me the opportunity to talk about the Indian Organization for Rare Diseases, for short IORD. It was conceived in 2005 and is incorporated as a not-for-profit organization in India as well as in USA. It is the umbrella organization, represents interests of all rare diseases, individual patients, patient support groups, health policy advocates, and healthcare providers for rare diseases. The primary goal of IORD are raise the awareness, advocate public policy, and encourage pharma industry to develop drugs to treat rare diseases. Let me first acknowledge that over the years, Steve Graft, Director, Office of Rare Diseases Research at NIH, Mary Dunkel, Vice President at NORD, Marlene Hefner, former Director, Office of Orphan Product Development, FDA, have been constant resource for me since the inception of IORD. Before I go further, let me first comment on the status of rare diseases and orphan drugs in India. India does not have definition for rare diseases. Multiple languages, multiple cultures, and host of other factors contribute to the ineffective communication. 60% of Indian people live in rural areas with poverty and uneducation. There are no incentives to Indian pharma industry to develop orphan drugs. Rare diseases are treated as social stigma by the society, and invariably the burden falls on the mother, not on the father. The families affected by rare diseases are isolated in their communities and little or no access to disease specific information. I can go on and on. These and other issues prompted us to take action and led to the formation of IORD. Here, let me give you some specific examples of IORD accomplishments in the last couple of years. The thought of having Orphan Drug Act in India was originally proposed in 2001 by the Indian Drug Manufacturing Association at their annual meeting. We are pleased that while supporting this forgotten request, the problems associated with rare diseases, which are listed in NORD websites, have been brought to the attention of Government of India. Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Ministry of Commerce, Government of India consented to undertake the rare diseases issues and committed to support conference in India similar to NORD DIA annual conferences. It is tentatively scheduled to July 2014. Institutions such as NIPER, AIMS, ICMR, and other research institutes in India and NIH, NORD, US FDA, EuroRDIS have consented to participate. Last year, on World Rare Diseases Day, we organized a first-of-a-kind conference developing therapeutics for neglected and rare diseases at Central Drug Research Institute, Lucknow, India, where more than 700 participants, mostly from academia, attended. From US, NIH, FDA, and JMedChem have participated. We believe it is a significant event because, to the best of our knowledge, there have been no such dedicated scientific meetings on rare diseases ever held in India. Another important player in this endeavor is pharmaceutical industry. There has been a lot of reluctance to undertake the drug development for rare diseases until now. However, a major transformation is happening within this industry now. Pharmaceutical Export Council of India is a non-governmental organization and is backed by Indian government. All Indian pharma companies are members of this organization. They expressed strong interest in developing orphan drugs. This is evidenced by inviting IORD to their special symposium dedicated to overseas marketing strategies for orphan drugs at their annual general body meeting held on September 2013. To bring the awareness of rare diseases in India, we thought we first educate Indian people who are already in US. Little over 2.8 million Asian Indians are in US. It is expected that almost all of them have one or more relatives or friends back in India. A community awareness meeting in Minnesota is planned to take place September 2014. Now let me give you some ongoing activities of IORD towards reaching the goals mentioned earlier. The most important partner in this endeavor is the rare disease community itself. IORD works with disease-specific support groups such as, which unfortunately are very few but worth mentioning some. Seek a Miracle Ataxia Group based in New Delhi, Lysosomal Storage Disease Support Society based in Bangalore, Indian Patient Society for Primary Immunodeficiency based in New Delhi, just to mention few. Some advocacy groups provide excellent information for all diseases. For example, Foundation for Research on Rare Diseases and Disorders based on Chennai, Indian Patient Foundation based in Andhra Pradesh. On occasion, some organizations approach IORD for support to their own local programs, such as 6-kilometer Mumbai Marathon, or some groups want to start their own parallel organization to serve rare disease community. We appreciate and support such initiatives as best as we can. IORD traveled extensively to visit schools which are dedicated to educating disabled children, provided some funding when possible, explored the possibility of providing disability training to the special teachers and helpers. While IORD website is under construction, we answer every phone call and every email and provide resources identifying a clinician or support group, whatever their needs may be. We are pleased that IORD is associate member of European Organization for Rare Diseases, and its membership application with NORD is under consideration. Every year since 2010, IORD's interests are represented at DIA NORD annual meetings on rare diseases and orphan products. IORD also took the rare diseases message to service organizations such as Rotary International, Kiwanis International in US and in India. Once again, we are pleased to tell you that in 2 weeks, IORD is representing the voices of Indian rare diseases population at the 7th European Conference on Rare Diseases and Orphan Products in May 8 to 10 in Berlin, Germany. We have come long ways, but the road is long. Under the guiding principle, namely, unite we conquer, divide we lose, I urge all patients and disease-specific support groups work collectively and represent the needs of the rare diseases patients to the Indian government, getting the support they need and deserve. We can do it. For more information, go to info@iord.org.